Celeb Crushes Gen X edition. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's go back. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gen X Unfiltered, the podcast.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Steve, Eric.
Kelly and Steve.
What's
How's
up,
it going?
guys? Good to see you again.
Yes, it is. I want to give our audience, our listeners, our viewers, however you're ingesting our content, a little,
Some BTS?
a BTS of the calamity that it was to get this podcast started.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We have a lot of things that happen here. Like there's 3 phones, there's a camera, there's the audio board. And, and lights we set up. It just, you think by now we would be pros at. I mean, let's be real, I do nothing. But like,
At least you're honest. Yeah.
I don't criticize a lot. Just when it's like the 17th time we have to do something, then I'm like, oh, no. But anyway, just a little funny way to intro the video.
Yeah, that was a bit of a,
But today,
Is
like,
that replacing your catchphrase?
Kelly's criticizing.
Yeah, exactly.
whatever. Everybody knows that I'm.
Kelly's criticism corner.
Oh, that would be great. I would love to have my own.
My gripe of the week.
Yeah.
Can I have my own corner to criticize? I love that idea.
Sure thing.
Sweet.
Yeah, it'll be our new segment.
All right, guys. But like I said in the title, we are talking about our celebrity crushes.
Ooh, baby. This
All
is
right.
we're going to
Now,
spill some tea.
Some
we
personal details.
each picked 5 people. I know some people's list was a lot longer because when I brought up this idea, I was like, oh no, can I think of 5
Yeah,
people? And Eric's like, I already have 20. So
I had to break it down into eras of my life to get this down to 5.
Clearly, it was
Yeah.
obvious that the way guys and girls view crushes, whatever you want to
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
Different.
Like you said, could you name 5? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can call 5.
Yeah.
But we picked 5. We haven't told each other who's on our list, so I feel like some may be a surprise, some may not be a surprise. We'll kind of see and play how
Yeah.
we see how
I'm
it
curious.
goes.
So, see who we've got on this list. Maybe have some doubles. I don't know.
Possible duplicates, potentially. I don't know.
Maybe I'll have a duplicate with one of you guys. You don't know.
You never know.
Anything's possible. There's lots of, attractive folks out there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but this is the Gen X edition. So us old farts talking about who we had a crush on back in the day.
That's right. Some may still be relevant.
Yeah,
Well,
possibly.
yeah. I mean, yeah. All right, Steve, do you want to go with no particular order, but your first?
I will
Pick.
check my list.
Okay.
The
I have my
dramatic
reading
pull.
glasses on. That's right.
Why
dramatic
is
pull
it
is-
so dramatic?
What I
For
like to do.
effect, of course.
That's right.
On
all
your
right.
little Post-it note?
That's right. My fancy little lime green note.
Weren't Post-it notes invented in Canada, or am I making that up?
Possibly.
Wasn't invented by one of the girls from Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
It was
No.
actually a mistake. Fun fact: the Post-it note,
Yeah.
because the adhesive wasn't strong enough. They were trying to make a strong adhesive, but it wasn't strong enough to be what they wanted it to do.
Yeah.
But it was reusable, so they found a new purpose for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've talked about Post-it notes.
All right, here we
Let's
go.
go to
Ready?
your list.
Number 1, Celebrity Crush, Gen X edition. Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Everyone's favorite friend.
I could
My
co-
favorite friend.
I could co-sign that. Jennifer Aniston is adorably cute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's good looking. Yeah. I liked her. She's
think
funny
she
as hell,
still
too.
is.
She was
No one
great.
did the clap from the theme song.
That's right.
We were leaving that for you to do the awkward clap.
That's because the way the mic's situated, I'm kind of like
It's like this
It's
weird.
Heel clapping.
awkward.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston, that doesn't surprise me.
No, it's a good one. Yes, I remember being 17, maybe, going to buy that Rolling Stone. She was on the cover of.
Oh, I remember that cover where the
16, 17, I don't know.
she was lying on her stomach and the butt was bare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that you admired her,
I think she
on
was funny.
Friends,
I mean, she was funny on Friends and
but it
stuff
was
like that.
the cover of the magazine.
I think she really won me over as a young, whatever her name was in Leprechaun. I was like, great. I remember seeing that movie. Great
Oh my
movie.
god.
Like, who is
That's
this?
true. Like before she was on in Friends, she was in some real dogs.
Yeah,
like,
that was before her. She definitely got a nose job between the two.
Well,
Yeah,
yes, she did.
yeah.
But I do
Yeah.
have to say that even Jennifer Aniston today, yes, she's obviously probably had a little bit of Botox, a little bit of this,
yeah,
but she looks great for her age. She doesn't look like somebody who's trying to be like 30 anymore. She's aged.
Yeah.
she's aged really well.
She has a little wrinkles.
there's a
but, like,
fine line for all. You see it. I see it a lot more now with male actors as well. There's a fine line there when you're trying to do some work. You really got to be careful when you're working on your face.
You do too much. It shows.
Yeah, so
real fast.
You see, I noticed a lot more with male actors too, where
Yeah.
you're like, ooh, you
Well,
just a little.
guys,
I totally get you're in an industry where your looks are everything, so I get you wanted to fight it, but you got to really be careful.
but you can fight it and
Yeah.
with it gracefully, and like it's just it never works. never works if you're like 50 or 60 trying to look 30. It just doesn't.
No, and that's
No.
the
doesn't.
problem. If you're trying to go back to like, erase decades, it's like, that's
let's
unfortunately, it's for all of us, it's a losing battle. We're all
Yeah.
getting older. It's just what happens.
And let's just, promote just being yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jennifer Aniston, you still look good. And not only that, I mean, I'm talking like, probably have a little girl crush on her, but not even that. But I think she's actually just really funny.
No, she was on Friends. Yeah, Friends.
But
was
I mean,
great.
like, in
and-
interviews
and,
and
yeah,
stuff.
in interviews and stuff too. Yeah, no, she just seems like a really cool chick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool personality.
She's
That's right.
probably like 50, like
I think
almost
she's
60.
It's probably like 55-ish, I think.
Ew, just kidding. No, that's great. I mean, she
So
looks
she's
amazing.
right in that Gen X wheelhouse right
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
Yeah, she is go Jennifer Aniston.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go into number one pick, or I guess in no particular order. Who is Kelly's first Gen X celeb crush?
Soccer to us.
Well, on my list is a good old Will Smith.
Will
Oh,
Smith,
Big Willie Styles.
So there was that summer or 2 summers or couple of summers when he was in like Men in Black, and then he
Yeah,
was in Bad
yeah.
Boys, and then he had his albums.
Like the mid 90s there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had that massive run
So-
of hits with like Independence Day and stuff.
So for like those couple of years, me and my friend really admired Will Smith, and we went to all his movies.
admired
and,
him.
and we had the CD. Now let's be real. The scene in Bad Boys when him and Martin Lawrence are running with their shirts wide open, slow motion.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean,
Because you probably weren't watching it for
I
that.
was like, was Martin Lawrence with a shirt on too? Was he all jacked? I don't remember.
Was he in that?
Poor
Was that
Martin
him?
Lawrence.
Was it
In-
Martin Lawrence?
in Bad Boys?
Yeah.
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 Well, it was. I don't know if he's Jack, but their shirt like
He doesn't
was.
get his due.
That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm guessing like he was more like,
Well,
but they're both funny guys.
yes,
Yeah.
just don't overanalyze it so damn
I'm trying to
much.
figure out
I'm
who's
not.
the sidekick in that, because usually the one sort of the more comedic.
Hard
Well,
to
I think
tell,
it's
hard to
probably
tell.
like Martin Lawrence was more
Yeah.
the second. I don't remember, but I'm just saying, let me
Yeah.
have my vision, okay? I didn't shit on your
But
Jennifer
you can-
Aniston.
You look past the Will Smith ears.
Well, I have fat ear, or not fat, but sticky out ears too. So
there
whatever.
you go. See, like birds of a feather.
Now, I
Has your
did-
opinion changed of him ever since
Yeah.
the whole Oscars incident?
Oh, good
I mean,
point.
I think it was like a dick move. I
He
mean,
lost a lot of shine in that one. That
Mm.
really,
but also like, was it the worst thing in the world a celebrity has done?
no, not.
I'm gonna
just,
say no.
I'll say it's ballsy
But-
as hell to
Well,
do that.
okay,
Like,
it's different perspectives. You should never hit a person.
no,
Ever,
yeah.
of
Yeah.
course. I mean, you never should hit a person. I get that. Like that was obviously, but again, it's like kind of like one of those. I don't know. It's hard to say without
Yeah.
sounding like I'm defending him because no, like what he
It's like
did
a
was
very
wrong.
like weird,
was-
like old school. Like he might as well smacked him with some gloves and challenged him to a duel.
no,
I know.
but I'm
you
just
know.
you're
That was
asking
so
my
weird.
opinion. I'm telling you my opinion.
I was more offended with how the Oscars handled it. They didn't kick him out to let
well,
him
I
stay.
think that they were
He
probably.
won best good. Like was he
Yeah.
actor of the year? or
Well,
whatever?
I think they
Yeah.
were also just like, what do we do?
Yeah, he's
'Cause
our best Oscar,
'cause-
Yeah.
best actor winner.
Because honestly, like I feel like a lot of people thought it was staged.
That's
in the
a lot
moment.
of people
Yeah.
at the time were
So
like,
they were
what?
just like, what's
was
going
that
on?
real? Or?
But everything aside, I mean, do I condone that he did that? No. I mean, I'm not an ongoing Will Smith, like, I'm not drooling over Will Smith years later. It was sort of that just little era
Yeah,
of
yeah.
him. I liked watching Fresh Prince. He was more just funny on that, but it was the whole when he was in like the movies and he had the CDs
Oh,
come
yeah, no,
out.
he had, like,
that
a-
was my era.
yeah.
Fresh Prince was great. I love that show. That was
yeah,
Yeah.
I watched that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but that's one of them, Will Smith.
All right, that's up for Eric's number one.
My number
Time
one.
to criticize yours.
No,
oh,
one
hey,
criticized Will
whoa,
Smith.
hey. You had your gripe moment early on in the podcast. Let's make it
I'm
positive
just
now.
griping out. People, yeah.
Oh.
Go.
Okay, so anyway, so how I did my list was
Oh, dear.
I kind of went back in time to little Eric's headspace, and I tried to remember the first 5 girls I had crushes on. That's how I did this.
How
Okay.
old were you?
I ranged in age from just a little guy to a medium guy. So,
But
anyways,
you're still little.
hey, ho, hey, what's this? I'm taller than you.
Oh, not really.
Anyways, and then I'm not going to fight with you about height.
All right, let's get into Eric's
Let's
Let's
psyche.
get into
lose.
this.
Eric's childhood
Oh,
psyche. Let's
So,
see.
so number 1 is Tiffany Amber Thiessen, and this is no particular order.
Oh, that's
But
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Tiffany
yeah.
Amber Thiessen. Yeah, from
Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the
Yeah.
Bell and 90210.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I get
Kelly
that.
Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski. Yeah, exactly. She was kind of like, as a little guy, I was kind of like, high school's gonna be great. There's gonna be a Kelly Kapowski in my high school. And it's gonna be fantastic. And it didn't plan out.
Well, there probably
Play it that
was
way.
a Kelly Kapowski, but you just weren't a Zach Morris.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that wasn't even a
Wow.
screech.
You're making it too easy, Eric. You're making it too
I'm throwing
easy.
up fat ones. You just knock them out of the park. Savage.
Right down the middle,
Sad.
slow and straight.
No kidding. No mercy with you.
I mean, was it the flowered biker shorts she always wore with the crop tops? Is that the style?
That was good. There's
That's right, I
like
remember that,
there's like
yeah.
the exercise video they shot. That was pretty great.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
lie. I
Yeah.
think Tiffany Amber Thiessen is way hotter now as an adult.
She aged well, yeah.
She's aged really well, yeah.
Yeah.
even
She's turned
now.
50. She looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, but even like I thought, but even like on 90210 and stuff like that, like she looked totally different on when she got on 90210.
Well, yes,
but
I don't know
for the
what,
better, I would say.
I don't know what happened, but on like Saved by the Bell, I mean, she was obviously like they were teenagers.
Well, they were,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like she was very thin
Yeah.
on Saved by the Bell. But then on Beverly Hills 90210, and I am not saying she was fat. She was so not fat, but she was curvy.
No, she definitely,
She
yeah,
had obviously got a
She looks
boob
a little more
job.
grown up, yeah.
Assuming she had a boob job, but she had like
Yeah,
the hips and the butt, and when they wore the jeans with the tight shirt. Like I mean, she had a nice body.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she definitely.
And little Eric agrees, so
I'm sure little Eric agrees.
That sounds not so right.
doesn't.
oh no, don't take it in a weird
And
way.
the fact that I just said that out loud, I cringed. I'm like twisting my hands right now because
I'll be over here in the cringe corner, but
Yeah.
Tiffany Amber's my first
Yeah,
pick.
Kelly's complaining corner, Eric's cringe corner.
Steve needs a corner.
Steve's dramatic corner.
There we go.
Okay, your turn. Who's your second pick?
All right, number 2 from my list, Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Oh, double. I mean, not surprised. I feel like every
No, I
young
think
lad.
like Saved by the Bell. That show was huge on Saturday mornings.
exactly.
There's a reason to get up on Saturdays, Saved by the Bell, and seeing Kelly Kapowski.
Yo,
you
yeah,
didn't
exactly.
have a lot going for you, did you?
Not at was like 9-10 years old, whatever. No.
Yeah, exactly. The Super Bowl came out. We were like, like 9,
Yeah.
Really?
9-ish, 10 years old. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like I was older watching it. I mean, it was,
Well, it was
really-
on for.
watched-
I mean, it was
I
on
watched the
for. But it was
reruns.
on for like a while.
True.
It was in syndication forever, like on TBS and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it still is or not, but yeah, it was on all the time.
Well-
I remember like my first job it was on. I would have cereal at work at like 7 a.m. and watching Saved by the Bell on TBS.
What an amazing job.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
I
I
wish
mean,
I still had that.
I
show.
know.
like I said, I would agree. Oh, my earphone. No, only one ear's in. Hold on,
Oh,
it's really
yeah, those
annoying.
things are-
Oh, that's better. It's so annoying when.
The jack is loose
One
and all
goes
these
out.
things. Yeah.
But I mean, I think Tiffany Amber Thiessen looks great at 50. You go,
No,
go
that's the thing.
girl.
I see her on. I think it's Instagram or
Well-
TikTok. I've seen her a few plays, but yeah, no, she looks.
And she's one of those people again that just. I'm sure she's had a little bit of Botox, a little bit of this,
Yeah.
but like, she looks her age, but great for her age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
She's not trying to look like she did on Saved by the Bell. Well,
No.
she should start dressing like in the same like 80s, like.
Oh my god. The same
She
80s
actually-
like
But some people try doing it. It
Flowered,
just looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know?
She,
So, yeah.
I don't know exactly, but I think she's had like a cookbook. She got really into like cooking, and on like her TikTok and stuff, she always does like cooking stuff. So
Oh, does she? Oh,
I wonder
Yeah.
if she thinks Zach Morris is trash.
I wonder. Yeah.
But-
I think he thinks he's trash.
Yeah.
I think I saw somewhere he was
Trashing his character.
saying,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
she's like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Well, his
exactly.
character back then, all the characters back
Well, I
then
mean,
were
it's
just
yeah.
stereotypical.
I mean, we're looking at it
like,
through like a new lens and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
the whole, even talking about like on Friends, Ross was a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
yeah, Ross says. But it took us years to realize he's a piece of garbage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Team Joey. Not that I think Rachel and Joey should have ended up together, but I think they
She should
weren't.
end up with me.
They weren't.
It's your number one pick. Your
They
first
weren't
pick.
a good romantic pair,
Yeah.
but I feel like they were good like soulmates.
They were funny
a,
on the show.
Well, they were
and
good
stuff, too, yeah.
soulmates on a non-romantic level. I think they were just like meant to be in each other's lives. But Ross
Yeah.
goes suck rocks. You suck.
Oof.
Suck
All the
rocks.
words. All right. Number 2 for
Kel.
Kelly, right? Yes.
You guys are gonna laugh at me. I know it makes no sense, but it was just a little era of my life. I'm not still sitting here pining away for this person. I don't even know if this person's alive anymore. I mean, I assume they're alive.
We gotta spill it.
How
Say
old?
it.
Who is
Say
it?
Who
How
is
old
this person?
I don't know their real name.
Wilford
I only
Brimley?
I don't know their real name. I just know their character name.
Okay.
Okay.
MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Richard Dean Anderson.
Look, my grandma watched that show all the time, and he was just so thrifty and made me feel safe.
Thrifty, like cheap?
No, like he just made me feel like if I was ever
He
stuck
could
somewhere.
imagine what he could do with all this stuff in this room.
He was like the ultimate handyman.
No,
Yeah.
but he just
Yeah.
made me feel safe. Like if I'm randomly locked in a closet
And
with
that
a
sweet-
bomb,
That sweet flow.
if I'm
that blonde
randomly
hair.
locked
The
in a
feathered blonde hair.
if I'm randomly locked in a closet with a bomb, I
He's
know
the
I'm
guy you
gonna
wanna
live.
be.
Do you often think you're going to be in that kind of situation or
I
scenario?
mean, you never know what's gonna happen, especially this
We have it
day.
going on right now. You never know when
That's
you're
true.
going to need MacGyver.
So, I mean, I thought MacGyver was very neat.
I hope for you one day that Richard D. Anderson saves you from a bomb.
It would have
Trapped
a
in the-
story. Be like, oh my
Yeah.
God, it actually happened.
I don't know. Is he must still be alive.
He's alive still.
I assume so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like he's probably in his like 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing so. I think he's kind of like our parents' age.
Oh.
Yeah, I would assume
Yeah.
he's in like his 70s, yeah.
Did you watch Stargate SG-1?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
only
forgot
watched
he was on
MacGyver.
that,
Just
yeah.
MacGyver. Okay.
I just liked him on MacGyver.
All right.
Again, I think it wasn't so much that I was like, ooh, he's so good looking. I mean, I was a kid. I think it's just more he made me feel safe.
Well, there you go, MacGyver.
There you go.
But I had a crush
you,
on
Patty,
him.
and Selma, 3 fans.
It's true.
Well, look.
That's
you
Marge's
know?
sisters from The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. Just saying.
Careful,
Okay.
we'll end up like the critic
Oh, yeah.
hanging from a gutter.
You, badmouth MacGyver.
MacGyver.
I need to look up whatever his name is.
Richard,
in real life.
yeah, I
I
don't
need to-
know what he's doing.
I don't know.
He's probably defusing bombs right now.
Maybe. All right, Eric, pick your second one.
My second one is, you guys might not know who this is. So this is, she's a bit of a bombshell from back in the day. Heather Thomas.
No.
I know the name, but I can't picture a face at all.
So, yeah.
What-
She was in a lot of stuff, but she was on a show called The Fall Guy, which was,
yeah,
yeah, it was
okay.
about like a stuntman in like the early,
yeah.
early
They
80s.
just redid that with Ryan
Ryan
Gosling,
Gosling,
right?
yeah, exactly. So they made it into a movie last summer.
Was Heather Thompson? Was she in it?
Not that I noticed.
Of course not, because Hollywood's savage, and the poor woman probably is like, you
But-
know, in her
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, she's too old.
But in the opening credits, here's where like it all clicked for me. In the opening credits, she walks through when it's her time, which it's her part in the
Like,
the credits
yeah.
to introduce her. She walks through these like saloon doors in this like little blue bikini, and at the time, I was like,
It blew your
"Bleh."
nose off. Whoa.
I don't know what this is, but I like.
How old were you?
Oh, I was just a little fella.
Okay, stop saying that. Tell me an age.
I must have been like 4, 5, 6.
4-year-old
five.
boys are like thinking about like girls like that when they see them.
A little crush. I'm not thinking like anything like beyond that, but
But
like,
you
Yeah, yeah.
specifically said it was the blue bikini that you pictured that
Yeah.
you liked. So obviously
it's seared in my mind.
that's so bizarre. I didn't know that little
No, yeah,
boys
I know
were
it's-
such little perverts at that age.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Start
Yeah.
early, I
Why are
guess.
the boys so gross?
I don't know. We keep the world going, man.
You
like
you were objectifying women at like 4 years old.
I was presented with the material and,
And just enjoyed
I
what
just
he's
enjoyed what was there. Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't control what's on the screen. You just know what you
It's-
like.
it's true. I was a product of my environment.
Sitting there eating your like
Okay.
Cheerios or your Fruit Loops. Or, ooh.
Okay.
I really like the Fall Guy.
Anywho,
When they canceled this show, goddamn, I was sad.
Steve, do you want to go to number 3? I'm scared now.
All right,
I
I'm gonna
didn't.
do this.
Oh,
Andrew Dice Clay
stop.
style.
Why are you so dramatic? It's making my ADD go crazy.
If you
And
guys can
he's
see
gonna flick.
this,
He's gonna flick the card.
doing a little Andrew Dice Clay on number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. This is a local gal from north of here.
Oh my god, just say that
Shania
freaking name!
Shania
Holy
Twain.
crap!
So easy to get her
I
going.
love if you're like a local gal from north of here. Actually, a lot north of here.
Like 12 hours away from
Yeah.
here. Oh my god, that was not a good intro. But Shania Twain,
Shania Twain,
Shania
yeah.
Twain,
I will
yes.
give it to you on that.
Oh my god! Like when those music videos in the mid '90s.
Oh yeah, you can watch them with no sound on. I remember
You
these
knock your
shows like-
socks off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you listen to it with sound? Again, objectifying women.
Well, if you didn't like the song, yeah.
You don't like Every Man of Mine.
No, actually, they're catchy as hell too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's still
Yeah.
on my regular mix, and I got a playlist of just random stuff, and it's a couple of
Because
Right,
you
shines.
yeah.
go back to thinking about the music video.
That's right. In my mind, it's back to Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under?
She was so tiny.
Yeah,
She's still very tiny, but like
Yeah,
she's making a resurgence, like doing like a tour. And apparently now, I just saw a commercial. She's going to be a judge on American Idol. It was an American Idol.
It's
Canada's Got
Canada's
Talent.
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 Apparently, it's wrapping up tonight. Apparently, I saw commercials.
Wow.
like,
Okay.
Never
Oh,
mind then.
Missed that.
I missed that boat.
I don't watch real TV, but
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say I know she's been doing some concerts, and excuse me, I know I've been seeing a lot of videos online, and I don't know just what I see online, but girl, like you don't have to try so hard. Like you're Shania effing Twain, you can just get up there and sing your bangers,
Yeah.
and you are good. But like the clips I saw, a lot of people were like, she's trying to be like
She's
30-year-old
trying to be,
Shania
yeah.
still.
I see her sometimes, and it's almost like she's trying to dress like from
Yeah.
the Barbie movie.
It's weird.
Like this, like over
Yeah.
the top,
because
like,
she never dressed like
Like
that back
cartoon character,
then.
yeah.
sort of like over the top glam.
But like
I
back
don't know.
then, she didn't. That wasn't her style, really. Like she
Not-
would do like the cowgirl
Yeah.
kind of look.
Remember
So-
she wore when she hosted the Junos and she wore all the every
No.
Canadian hockey team.
Oh, I remember
She wore
that.
the Habs with the little
Yeah.
sides on the
And the
side.
midriff, yeah.
Fantastic.
But I'm just saying, like
That's my
Shania,
Stanley Cup.
Winner.
Shania
Shania
Cup.
girl, like just be your authentic 60-year-old self.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
maybe
looks
you
good
are.
though for
No,
her.
she
Like
looks
you know,
great.
yeah.
like, she's another one. Like probably had a bit of work done, but
Yeah.
No,
you
she
know,
looks great. I mean, yeah. I mean,
not too far, too crazy, but
no, she's still very tiny. I picture her being like 5 feet tall, and no,
yeah, I had some
I
friends.
picture her being tall and thin.
I picture her being like 5, 7, or 8. But
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm
she
pretty
is.
sure no, because I had I know they said she was tiny, but I had some buddies who were doing work in Montreal at the Bell Center for a shoot that was going on there, and they were wrapping up as Shania Twain's concert was rolling in, and they saw her a couple times walking around backstage, and they're like, "Oh no, she was tiny," but I just don't know if they mean like
Well,
slight or
I
like.
think
Or like
I
height,
mean-
height
I
as
think
well.
she's pretty short
on
too. I
TV,
think.
Yeah.
on TV, I mean, she looks like you could put your hand around
Yeah.
her waist. So I mean, in person, she's probably even more tiny.
Yeah,
like
like
teeny
you can,
tiny.
put it in her pocket.
Yeah, I mean,
Come with me, Shania. I'll take care of
she
you.
has some good genes going on there. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
She was one of the first CDs I bought.
Because she was like their
Huge.
massive hits,
Yeah.
in the mid '90s there, like
Hit Machine. That
She
one
was
album
like-
with like Man, I Feel Like a Woman on it. And
She was
Yeah.
like girl power.
yeah.
because then there's a whole bunch of that was like the whole time. My parents always listen. They still listen to like country music, but that was all like
She was new,
she's not
new-
country.
She was new country.
New
Which
country.
traditional
which
country people were like, not.
There's still kind
this
of
is
like
not
that. I
our
think with a
country.
lot of the country singers out now, it's
Yeah.
like that's not real.
I just call
Yeah.
it pop country.
it's whatever.
pop
It's-
music,
music is
yeah.
music. People like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it still has a
They're
little.
drawing attention to making. Look how popular Nashville is now for a place to go visit.
It's
Yeah.
still
That wouldn't have been. It's because of people like Shania Twain
her
Yeah.
music still
making
has
it not like Hank Williams Jr.
her
or
music
Hank Williams Sr.
still
sorry.
has the pop element, but it has a little like guitar tone.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I really want to listen to. Ooh, I just ate that microphone. I really want to listen to Shania Twain.
we should, we didn't get it there. It's gonna say-
From this.
Oh, you're going like this weird,
moment.
like the ballads.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I'm the for the ballads.
Well, okay, but like, what other songs did you have? Every Man of Mine, and what other?
Every Man of Mine, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
That don't impress me much.
Oh,
That
that
don't-
don't
that's
impress
right.
me.
What was the other one? I'm trying to think. It's
Yeah.
from
There was a bunch that I'm forgetting.
Up.
Oh, yeah, Up.
Only going
Going
up.
up.
But there's another
Yeah.
one from I can't think of the name of it. I can hear it on my head. It's from Twister.
Oh.
I need a tall, dark, and handsome man.
I
Need
don't
it.
know. Now I want to
I
listen
think
No
to
one
it's
it.
needs to know. Is that it?
Oh, but no one
Oh.
needs to know. Yeah, that
Right.
Oh
one.
my
Yeah.
God, she has so many good
That's what I'm saying. She got a ton of
songs.
great
Yeah.
hits. Yeah.
Check out.
Apologies
Shania.
for anyone listening to us trying to sing
Twain.
this thing through. Yeah.
Yeah,
And she's a good Canadian girl from
Timmins.
Timmins, Ontario.
Yeah.
You already screwed it up once. Don't screw it up
Yeah, I
again.
couldn't remember she was. I know she's from way north of here, up in the boonies. Like,
But she once like that kind of little like stardom fizzled a little. Like she took a break and her and her husband moved to like Switzerland for like a gazillion years. But then they ended up she had a kid and then they got divorced.
yeah, it was a whole weird
Because
story there. Yeah,
Mutt Lang.
Her husband,
yeah,
Yeah.
her husband slept with her friend and she slept with his friend. And so they just
Little switcheroony.
swapped.
Yeah.
But they're all
Yeah.
married to the other people now. So.
I guess it worked
Oh, are
out for
they
the best
still?
in the
Oh,
long
okay.
run.
I mean,
Okay.
they got married.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're all still
You're
married,
having
but
trouble with that mic today.
I don't
aren't you?
know.
No kidding.
My
Jesus.
spatial thing is
We
off.
need to get like the headsets with the mic built in.
Is
true.
it already my turn again?
It
It's
is
your
your turn.
turn.
Yes.
All right. Do we want to take a quick commercial break before we get into
Yeah.
my turn?
Let's. The camera's gonna run out soon. We're gonna have to stop
All
the memory
right.
cards. Let's do that right
We'll
now.
be right back. Okay, we are back, just like that.
That's right. All
Just
right.
like
So we're
that.
on to Kelly's number 3.
Kelly's
right?
third pick.
All right. My third pick is John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi from the band Bon
It's
Jovi.
Jovi is his real name.
That's right.
Oh.
John.
Bon
Jovi.
Jovi. Yeah, I can
Bon
see that. He
Jovi.
was.
He was a
He's
stunner.
had a few different styles too. Are we talking like
No.
86 from
Let me
Wet
tell-
Bon Jovi
let me,
or like
let me tell you my
Grandma
style.
Bon Jovi
Let
now?
me-
Or?
Grandma
Whoop.
Bon Jovi.
Will you let me tell my Bon Jovi who
Which
I
era?
like? Thank you.
Say it.
I didn't like the long hair and spandex era. It was more of like the early 90s when he got the kind of shag hair, like a little long but like
The
shaggy.
Always Bon Jovi?
Yeah, like the Always era.
Always and Young Guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like this is just gonna be. Hey, I'm allowed to be objectifying because like guys always are. So I'm just gonna be objectifying.
He's
about
shallow.
him.
It's fine. Go for it. Join the club.
I'm gonna say I wasn't like ooh man, he has a hot body type thing. He was a little slight for me.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty small.
He's a petite guy,
All these lead
kind of
singers
like the Shania Twain of
yeah.
Like if
the
I'm
glam rocket world.
bigger and taller, it just feels weird. But anyway, it was just sort of like the hair, the vibe, the singing. Like it was just more like the
yeah.
you know, the vibe. But I like that era, and even now, like Bon Jovi. I mean, you know, you're still all right.
No, looks, you know, again, another guy that I pretty sure he's just aging naturally. Like clearly, like, you know,
He's got some Botox, but his hair's gray.
His hair's definitely gray. I mean, it's hard with these guys because they try and keep it like the rocker. Like I'm still a rocker, so their hair's kind of long, but it gets gray and stuff. So it's
but
hard to make that look cool.
No, but like his hair, long hair, it's not like long mullet hair. It's like styled like shaggy hair to me.
Yeah.
Layered and feathered. Is that how you describe it?
Yeah, I mean, but then he did go through an era where he had very short hair.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
He went through they all did that. Remember Metallica did that? Cut their hair off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Load.
But I mean,
And reload.
People were not happy.
No.
Anyways.
I just wasn't a fan of the like, you know, super like the 80s version of Bon Jovi.
No.
It wasn't really my thing. But I
No.
think, and it's because I like the songs from, you know, like the
Bon
Crossroads
Jovi,
album.
I mean, they have so many good songs. I mean, we did a podcast about their documentary about them, but you didn't realize how many good tunes those guys have.
Even their, like, you know, I've been to like probably 10 Bon Jovi concerts over the years. Not in a long time because it's too damn
10?
expensive now. Well, I don't know, like 6, 5, a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, no, per concert nowadays, yeah.
And like I think the last one I went to was like the Have a Nice Day tour or something, which was like forever ago. But like I went to a lot in that span because they were touring all the time. But he puts on a good show. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm here for it.
I love Bon Jovi. I said one of my first 2 tapes I ever bought at the same time. I bought Slippery When Wet and License to Ill.
I think there've
Been
been
a Bon
lots
Jovi
of
fan ever since.
Lots of Gen X ladies that agree with you on that one.
No, I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think people still now. Yeah, I mean, they're still. You've seen a million faces. He's rocked them all.
Whoa.
I mean, he's somebody that I would still say like I think is good looking.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, no, he's like I said,
Like I still have a crush on him.
he's done a good job. You know, he's aged gracefully for sure.
Watching that documentary of him, I was a little like, oh, I feel like I have like a crush on like a grandpa, but that's okay. I mean, he's had a lot of he's rode hard a little and put away wet, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for it.
All those touring days, years on the road.
Yeah.
Those guys tour like crazy.
If he wants to be my sugar daddy, that's fine.
You can get a part of his. He's got some wine now.
Yeah, he does.
Something I can't remember the name of it.
I don't
Rosé
know.
or
But
something.
anyway, go Bon Jovi.
All right, Bon Jovi.
All right, my number 3.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eric's number 3.
My number 3 is
He's very eager to share this.
Jennifer Connelly.
Why
Oh,
did
that's a
I
good
know
one. Yeah,
that?
Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about
Oh,
her.
Wait,
man, yeah.
why? Why
She's
her?
been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I know who she is, but like what
was it?
specifically? Or not specifically, but like
Well,
obviously.
growing up, she was in like Labyrinth
That's
with
right.
David
Never saw
Bowie.
that.
It's a Muppet movie, but it wasn't really that one that caught my eye. It was a movie called Career Opportunities. And in this
Would
movie,
you know what he's talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
The
Steve
horse.
knows,
She's
Steve
riding
knows.
the horse.
She's
right?
riding the mechanical horse,
Yeah.
the toy horse for kids. And
So
she's-
her boobs are bouncing.
So if anybody doesn't know what Career Opportunities is, basically the premise is her and this other guy, this guy's a crush on her. They get trapped in a Target overnight, and these guys try to rob the place, and they get into a fight with the robbers.
Yeah.
Anyways, so while they get trapped in Target overnight, she rides this mechanical horse to distract the robbers, and it's quite the scene.
to distract the robbers
Yeah, to get them off their game.
by riding a horse.
Well, I think she's like they're captured more or less, right? And I think while she's distracting the robbers, the other guy that she's with is.
But I
off
want to
doing
know
stuff.
what that like. Is she that amazing in that scene that the guys are just like?
Well, when I was a young fella, yeah, honestly, I think so. She was quite the. It was quite the scene.
It's
But that
famous.
one-
Yeah, I see it on TikTok still sometimes.
Can I
now.
see that? I don't
See?
even know what you're
It's even on
talking
I'm
about.
TikTok
trying to find
today.
it.
I want to
Yeah,
watch it.
she's in this kind of like white like tank top. It's like very tight, and she's like riding this horse.
Okay, we
And
don't.
obviously, the riding the horse is supposed to be something else.
Well, yeah, I would assume
Yeah,
so.
I got my laptop here. I'll try and find
But
it. out.
shouldn't she have really bushy eyebrows? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
She had bushy eyebrows. Yeah,
Okay.
she had more of a kind of a let's say like natural kind of look.
Oh, for shame.
There
yeah,
you go. Career
that's not a bad
opportunity,
thing at all.
Jennifer Connelly. Here,
How?
let's see.
She's like 13.
Well,
That's
she's
so
not.
creepy.
Well, she's not.
Okay, she looks very
Wait,
young.
we were
in
like
this.
probably 10.
Yeah, when this came out, it was probably like 10 or 11 years old.
Maybe younger,
I know,
yeah.
but I'm saying it's like, how old is she supposed to be in this movie?
Like 18.
Oh, okay. Those were the robbers?
Yeah.
Is this a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought this was like a big drama. Okay, I
No,
can
it's
see
not. It's
it.
a comedy.
I could see like the low key motion of her moving
Yeah,
and just
no,
the like
it's-
staring and the
Yeah,
like it's not supposed to be like overtly, like sexual, like, but
Yeah.
it's supposed to be titillating.
What a word.
Please
Titillating.
never, ever, ever say that word again.
Oh my god. But anyways, yeah, like that's another little Eric fave right there. Jennifer Connelly.
That's a good one. I
on the
kind of
horse.
forgot about
Yeah.
Jennifer Connelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, was it just that, or did you like her in other spans of her career?
Well, all through her career, she's been like, she's a beautiful woman. Like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wow, Eric, that was
And
so
she's been in
nice
some
of
good
you.
movies too. Like
Sorry?
she's been in some good good films too.
Yeah, some
like
good films.
like that's the thing too. Like she's a good
Hold
actress.
on,
Yeah.
I want to take a minute for the fact that Eric said beautiful woman, not like a hot woman, not like.
Well, yeah, she just seems like a very beautiful woman. Like, yeah.
Oh,
She's
look
another
at
one too. You see
Yeah.
her now, and she still looks good.
Yeah, exactly.
She doesn't look a whole lot different
She
from the last
was,
time.
this will make you mad. So, this will
Why
make you-
couldn't you just leave the niceness alone?
Well, because, okay, I will
No,
say it then.
go on.
Okay, I'll say it. So she was in the last Top Gun movie as Tom Cruise's
You're gonna
love,
make me angry with the Top Gun movie.
as Tom Cruise's love interest because, and I'm not officially sure why, but I don't think Kelly McGillis
Because Kelly McGillis
aged well
aged
enough.
like a
Yeah.
regular woman who went through menopause and had probably like family and kids and life happened to her. And God forbid she wasn't the stereotypical Hollywood 60-year-old. So what is Tom asshole Cruise? I know it's not his fault, but I just hate Tom Cruise. So I'm
He's
going to
probably
blame
produced
him.
on this show.
Probably. But what does he do? Oh no, we got to replace her with somebody else because she's put on weight. She has gray hair. She's still beautiful, but F you, Tom Cruise. You don't look so hot yourself. Oh, it makes me mad.
And that's why I said you're going to get mad.
I mean, if I will take that rant back if she literally wanted nothing to do with it and was asked, but I feel like that wasn't the case. And no
I don't know if she
shade,
acts anymore. I have no idea.
shade to Kelly.
Kelly
Jennifer-
McGillis. Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly, you are beautiful, but it should have been Kelly McGillis. And F you, Tom Cruise.
Well, how old? Like, because Jennifer Connelly and Tom Cruise, I'm guessing, are like kind of the same age.
They're
Yeah, I don't think Kelly
probably, like-
I
McGillis
don't
is
know.
like 100 years
For some, I feel
older.
like she is
No.
a bit older. I don't
Well,
know.
she might be, but
I
still,
think she
they're
was a
all
bit older in
old.
the first Top
Yeah.
Gun movie. She's kind of like the older.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to. I don't know how old they're
Yeah.
in real life is, but anyway,
Whatever.
whatever.
Either way, they probably did Kelly McGillis a little dirty, I think.
Yeah, they did because the whole point of the movie is him and Kelly. Hold on though, did she? Oh, please tell me this isn't true. Did Jennifer Connelly play the same character? Or it was a totally different character.
Different character.
No, I was gonna say
Okay,
there's no way they
fine.
would do
I'll
that.
give you that.
That
But
would just be
That'd be
Kelly
pretty
McGillis,
low.
if you wanted to be in that movie and they said no, oh, I stand with you, girl.
all right.
Can Steve go on to his number
Yes.
4?
Oh, that
Okay.
makes me mad.
All right.
All right.
Number 4.
Yeah.
I'll keep this short and sweet. Miss Gwen Stefani from No Doubt.
Oh,
that's not a shock. You
I'm just
always
a girl,
talk about-
Miss Gwen Stefani.
He always talks about Gwen Stefani. It's a very odd choice. Like, I think Gwen Stefani's like, she's pretty, like, back then she had like little abs with the crop top and the like baggy jeans.
And a great
Or-
band though too. Like
No.
I was big. I like No Doubt a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just also, I just feel like it's a really odd choice. Like, not odd choice, but like out of the realm of the people that you've sort of already said that.
Yeah.
you
No,
like
I
them.
love. I was always a huge No Doubt fan.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I saw them live when they reunited. We all went, a bunch of us.
she's great in concert. I mean, she has a lot of energy.
Now she's one that you see her now. She's definitely
Got some work.
She
Yeah.
doesn't look bad. She just doesn't look like herself.
she looks different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say she looks bad. Like, it's been great work she's got done. It just doesn't look like her.
No, she looks a lot different. Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's married to
I don't know whatever happened to. No Doubt was supposed to go back on tour. I don't know.
'Cause she's too
but maybe
busy.
that's
They're going
before
back to the
COVID.
studio too.
Yeah, I
but-
don't know if that was. I can't remember if that was like pre-COVID or not, or
she's
what.
too busy being on The Voice, probably making gazillions of dollars. on
Yeah,
that.
she's definitely done well for herself, and with what's his face, Blake Shelton.
Like Sheldon, yeah.
But yeah,
Shelton.
Shelton.
Sorry, Sheldon.
I don't know.
But so Gwen Stefani is my number 4.
All right,
Nice.
that's the very first time I ever, fun story about No Doubt, well, not really fun, but just memory lane that I just thought of. The very first time I ever heard a No Doubt song, which was what was their like first really big song?
Spiderwebs,
No,
Just a Girl.
Just a Girl. It was like grade 9, and our cafeteria at school used to play music, and they played that song in there, and everybody was like, "Oh, this song's awesome!" And that's the first.
Yeah,
time
they
I
were
heard that
huge,
song.
no doubt. That was a whole big like
Treasure Kingdom.
Yes, that was a
Big
yeah.
album, yeah.
I had that album too.
Yeah, I
Nice.
definitely had that one too. Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn.
Your
It's
turn.
you,
You're up
number
4.
4.
Okay, don't laugh at me because I'm embarrassed to say this one.
Good
This was strictly just this movie. Never thought about this person before, never thought about this person after, but I'll bet you if I watch this movie now, the same little feelings will come back.
Paul Rubens.
I don't know who that is.
Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman.
No, he's dead.
What does
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, so yeah, that's my
So who is it?
I'm scared because it's so lame. He has a lame name.
Say it. Say it. Who
I'm
is it?
curious.
DB Sweeney.
DB
From
Stevie.
that movie
From
that-
Fire in the Skies?
Yeah,
Well,
Fire in the
that
Skies,
guy,
right?
but from the figure skating movie, The Cutting Edge, Amazeballs movie.
Oh, so,
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
so is the figure skating movie you liked him in, not the
No.
anal probe movie?
No,
Okay.
like I
That was
said,
terrifying.
I
that
literally,
was awful.
I
Scared
literally,
the shit out of me.
I literally never thought about him before this movie or after this movie. It was just this movie. Like I used to be like, oh my god, I have such a crush on him. I wish I was the figure skater girl.
That's a movie I've 100% I've never seen before. I know the
It's so
movie
good.
because he was like a hockey player or something like that, right? Yeah.
like ex-hockey player.
Yeah. I definitely remember the movie and the premise of it, but
Toe pick.
Did you start hanging around ice rinks more after that?
Do I like rag on you guys for your suggestions?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah. Clearly you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen back. I don't think I've got one out without a negative comment after the
Yeah,
fact.
that one because I've never heard of her. Well, no, actually, I was like, well, you're a 4 and you liked a girl in a bikini.
Yeah. See.
It's
exactly.
weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's not weird.
it's just it
It's
is what it is.
It is
yeah.
what it is.
Maybe it's because I don't have a penis. I don't know.
Let it be.
Yeah, maybe that's it. There
Maybe
you go, right there.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm all about the like feelings.
Yeah, and that's why I said that's the difference between guys and girls. Where
Yeah.
we can list out 500 of these things, and you're like, maybe you can't even get 5. It's
Like the guy in The Cutting Edge, DB Sweeney. I loved him because he was like goofy, but he like fell in love and he was like protective, and it was like, oh.
And he overcame his inability to figure skate and became a champion in the end.
And like,
were they like trying to go in the Olympics or
yeah,
something? Or
and
is
then
that
that,
Oh, yeah,
that
the-
kiss that they had at New Year's with the like fireworks behind them. Oh. Now
never
I
seen- Never seen
googled.
the movie, so I'm not.
I googled DB Sweeney just
Yeah.
to be like, oh, I wonder if dude's still,
is
relevant.
he still acting?
Okay, first of all, his current, I'm not saying he looks good or bad. I mean, I did not recognize him. Google him, pull up a recent picture of him. Literally would not have known it was him. And it's not because he's had a whole bunch of work done. I think he's just like kind of actually aged properly. But what? I was like, who is this person?
Yeah.
Ray Cray. I would never recognize them. Like right there.
I can see it.
Now
I
that
mean,
you know it's him,
What did
Yeah.
I don't even know what he looked like. To be honest.
right there to
on
the right.
on the right
No,
there.
I know, but what did he look like before? Like,
To the right. It was right on that picture. It was like a to the right.
top right
That was
widget there.
him.
That's
Yeah.
him there. Yeah.
oh yeah, okay.
We'll put a picture here. Actually, we'll if we remember in
Look
editing.
at that coy grin.
If we remember in editing, we'll put pictures of each of our.
oh, that's
so
a
you
good
guys
idea.
know.
Yeah. Put a little screenshot up.
But-
yeah.
I mean, I don't think he looks bad at all. But like, if I didn't know that was him, the eyes look the same. But
It looks like he's like a
Oh.
lawyer or
did
something
he get
now.
a nose job? I don't know. But he
Lawyer.
looks so different.
It says he just signed with an artist agency. I don't know what year this is, but
Alien lawyer.
that's what happens.
How
it's
old
that
is
weird
he?
cue they put on his face.
Yeah.
How old is he?
I don't know. I'm not looking that up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That was the most grumpiest old
Well,
man
no,
thing.
I know, I
wasn't
didn't-
asking you to look it up. I was just saying.
63.
Okay, 63. I guess that would be about how old I would think he'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
All right, but that's my random one off. But oh, if I watch that movie now, I'd probably still like Get Butterflies. I need
I
to watch that
wonder, it would be
movie.
terrible. I wonder how it holds up.
Well, it's probably super shit.
So like
but
he's like super racist and
I
awful.
remember-
It's like all like 80s
well, no,
stars.
I remember
He's
it
like
was,
the Ross of the figure skating world.
He's a hockey player, you know. He's
Yeah.
not in the
The-
80s. Goddamn, he's probably a piece of
it wasn't
garbage.
the 80s. It was like 94 or something.
Really, was that old or that new? I thought it
Yeah.
was old. I thought it was like 87 or something like that.
No,
I don't know.
or
I've
maybe
never,
not
I've never
that
seen this
old.
movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe not that old.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know
it's-
you don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay,
I
no,
don't,
I thought it was like in the late 80s or something like that.
I mean, I guess it could have been like 89. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
All right, my
Eric's number
turn.
4.
My number 4 is Miss Elizabeth Shue.
Oh,
I thought you
yeah,
were going to say
she's
Miss
cute.
Elizabeth. I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
actually a really good one. Oh,
Rest in peace.
God damn you, Lex
Queen.
Luger.
Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue,
let me
yeah.
guess.
Shue.
Don't tell. No, Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah, exactly. That movie.
that
she
was that was a great movie
yeah,
too.
she was just a really like fun girl in that movie. Like I would have loved to have her as a babysitter.
I'm sure you would have.
Yeah.
Take you on the nights. They were in Chicago, right?
Yeah, in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
That's also just a great movie.
I
Yeah,
loved how her hair was so girly and bouncy in that. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
It was like
that was
bouncy.
It was bouncy hair. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to remember her hair.
it was just very like 80s.
Yeah. No,
Like-
she's been in a ton of stuff too, like
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, Cocktail.
Cocktail. Yeah.
I know there's a bunch of others. Like she's
And her brother.
Leaving Las Vegas later on.
oh
yeah.
God, yeah.
Her brother is Andrew Shue.
Oh,
Billy,
from Melrose
Melrose
Place.
Place.
Yeah.
Oh really?
You never knew that?
I don't think I did.
Really?
Well, he kind of had her hair, didn't he?
Yes.
The bouncy curly
Yeah.
locks.
What was his name on Billy? Was it a Billy?
Really. And they
Billy.
look alike too. If you
Now that
like.
you're saying it, yeah, I don't know if I ever.
I don't see them looking alike.
They do.
I don't know if I ever clued into the fact that
Maybe.
they were related, but
What do you mean maybe?
I just don't see it.
But do you know what Andrew Shue looks like?
Yeah, he's from Melrose Place. He has the dark hair.
They have the same like eyes, I feel like.
He was always dating
kind
the.
eyes.
He was always dating the Courtney Thorne chick.
Okay, that was like literally
I can't
two
say her name.
seasons.
Courtney Thorne Smith.
That was literally like 2 seasons in total.
Oh, it was? Oh, sorry.
But anyway.
I didn't watch Melrose Place regular.
Well, you
that was a
should
good choice. Andrew.
Oh my God, what is
Elizabeth
wrong with you people? You can't say the names.
You can't say the names.
I have to pee so badly, so I'm like,
Let's get through this last round.
All right,
oh, we're
here
on
we
the
go.
last round.
Yeah.
Number 5,
Oh my God, say it.
America's favorite aunt, Lori Loughlin.
Oh yeah,
And Becky.
Aunt Becky.
I remember
She
you.
was fine as F.
I remember you saying that before.
Yeah,
Now,
she looked good. She was great.
Yeah.
Still looks good.
I first remember seeing her
When
in
the Heart Calls. Is that what was her show called now?
One Calls the Heart.
Yeah,
Is that it?
But-
something like
But
that.
this movie called Back to the Beach, I remember seeing her in.
I saw that in the
Yeah.
theater with my parents.
Yeah.
do you like her in Orange?
Oh, I was like, what?
That was dad
That
joke
was a-
level.
yeah.
I
That was
mean,
such a weird thing, the whole college
it
scandal.
wasn't
Yeah, the
weird. They
college
paid
scandal?
people.
Well,
Yeah.
not weird, but I didn't realize it was such a big thing, though.
Yeah, all that shit happens all the time when you have lots of money.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know.
And you want your kids to be.
I was just more such as married to the guy who did Massimo clothes. I,
know.
didn't realize it was an actual person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I just thought it was like a made up like brand.
No,
It's like,
but
no, it's actually
she-
it's a legit. It's a dude.
It's
She-
a real guy.
Married to Lori Loughlin.
She does look very good still for her age. She looks like exactly the same kind of
Yeah.
hair, everything.
She does, yeah. At least the last time, like
She maybe be a vampire. Like I'm not sure.
yeah, she's like almost like a Paul Riley. She
yeah.
really looks
She
like
looks really good still.
Her
Yeah.
daughter is I don't know if she still is, but she was like mega popular on YouTube.
yeah. Well,
Olivia
then because
Jade.
it all didn't she end up leaving
all-
like
that all-
all that with all that college stuff?
Well, she
It-
came
but
back.
tarnished
but-
their online
What?
career there
Did
for a
anyone
bit.
actually care? Like,
Yeah.
her followers be like, "Oh my god, how did?"
No,
That's
because
what I'm saying. Like,
because
who
the
gives a shit?
kids knew nothing about it.
Mm.
Well, okay,
Well,
but
so they
like
says.
as far as the sense, like maybe they didn't know exactly
Well,
how
no,
they went
I'm
about
sure,
it.
but
like,
I mean, if all
look,
of a
this
sudden
is what happens.
I don't even
when-
go to school and I'm getting to like Harvard.
No,
how did
this
that
is-
happen?
This is what happened. Oh well, no, that's true. They made them fake rowing on.
No,
rowing
that's what I'm
machines.
saying. They-
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
like,
just saying this is what happens when you have a lot of money and you want your kids to be something that they don't want to be.
Well, that's exactly
Let
it.
it live. She was probably making more money on doing her YouTube beauty influencer than she would ever make getting a job from Harvard.
Probably, yeah. No,
So-
no, exactly. But because it's like, no, you have to go to school and
They
No.
did what they did. What they
Well-
said.
listen like Gary Vaynerchuk or one of these
Yeah.
online.
Felicity Huffman did the same thing. She went to jail.
Yeah.
That's right. She
Yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
I forgot about
Aunt
that.
Becky. No,
Yeah, that's a yeah.
But Aunt Becky's husband, didn't he go to jail too?
I'm not
I
sure.
feel like he went after her. Or they did the whole
oh,
like,
I think they did do like some sort of yeah.
or I don't know, maybe
Did the
I'm think-
guy who like ran the whole thing go to jail? Probably
Well, I'm
not.
assuming.
No, he's a
He probably blew the whistle and it turned to rat.
probably.
All right.
So, anyways, Lori Loughlin, yes, and she still looks fantastic. Looked great
She
on Full
does.
House.
Did you like the whole like, mom role she played on Full House?
No, the kids were really annoying on the Full House.
The twins, they're the worst.
Nikki and Alex, those kids were
Oh my God.
useless.
Well, they were like the stars of the show. They were the new Michelle.
They tried.
They
Yeah,
tried,
No
they
one's gonna
tried.
replace Michelle.
Yeah,
Come on,
come on.
give me a break.
Get over it.
All right.
All right, Kelly, number 5.
Okay, number 5. Don't laugh at me. Apparently, I have a thing with this type of look. When you look back on these, like I don't know, it's weird because I really don't. It's not something that floats my boat. Kelly Gruber.
Kelly
Ooh,
Gruber.
Kelly Gruber, the
From-
Blue Jay All-Star.
Third baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Back in the 90s.
Back-to-back World Series.
That's right. He carried that team.
Now, he had the like blonde flow.
He
Like,
kind of had like he was like imagine Richard Dean Anderson with a perm.
yeah, like I don't know what it was because I do not like that hairstyle.
How do you feel about Tom Petty?
But let me
Same kind of hair.
explain quickly the reason for my whatever. I don't know. Again, he just was really athletic. I don't know. I just loved him.
He probably decided he was good looking.
Yeah, but it's weird because
sparkle in his blue eyes.
Yeah.
The booze in his
but
blood.
he had like a pointy chin. He had like a pointy chin and stuff.
He
like
did,
he wasn't
he
super.
got in the way and he's sliding the home plate.
Yeah, the chin took a
If
pounding.
I'm thinking back and looking at him, it's not like I'm like, oh wow, I don't know. Maybe I just
Well, it's probably just whatever.
a weird random thing. But anyway,
Maybe is that right? Was that before or after? Did you become a Junior J member
No, it was-
because of him?
to seek
before
out Mr.
that.
Gruber.
I don't want to play this game anymore because you guys don't let me tell my stories. You just make fun of me.
No, I didn't think you were telling a story. You're just kind of rambling. But go ahead.
But that's my story. Whether it makes sense or not, that's my story. I don't have anything else to say.
That's a very
I
good
didn't
story.
even think it was a story.
Yeah.
but-
But Kelly Gruber, you're number
I
5.
don't know
Gruber,
why. I think
I was
just
gonna say Canadian, but he's not Canadian. He's probably from
no, he's not Canadian at all. But I mean, he had a little rough life after he retired. He did some not great things
Yeah.
and whatever. But
Yeah.
I used to have his poster up in my room. It was just the poster of him, and it was when he was like swinging, like the posters
bat?
of the pat swing. Yeah, I just really admired him. Back-to-back World Series.
Wow.
He's a winner.
There you go.
He also got like the whole like what do they call the Grand
cycle.
Slam? No, is that what they call? No,
Yeah.
cycle.
Oh,
But
the cycle,
He
yeah.
batted for the cycle, yeah.
Yeah,
That's hard to do.
Mhm.
yeah, very hard to do.
Yeah.
And he,
Man of many talents.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kelly Gruber. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it. You're a huge Jays fan, so it makes sense.
It
yeah,
all,
out
the
of all
pieces all add up.
all the
All
people
right.
I could have picked, it was him. I
That's
don't know.
right.
Maybe
No.
it's because we shared the same name. I don't know.
That could be it too.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway,
Eric, take us home.
This is it.
Number 5 from
The
Mr.
last
Eric.
one. So sticking with the mom from a sitcom theme, I'm going with Felicia Rashad from The Cosby Show.
I know who it is. Really? Felicia Rashad?
Yeah.
All right, when you were saying
I-
mom, I was like, oh, here comes.
I actually think that you may have succeeded in making me speechless. I don't even know
Really?
how to
Thank
start.
you.
I don't even know how to start diving into this. Like
Really?
there has to be some weird psychological reason why Felicia. Again, don't get me wrong. Beautiful
out of all the
lady.
I can't
TV
just
moms, I
think
didn't
she's-
expect Felicia
No.
Rashad
I
to come
can't
out
just
of
think
that.
she's a beautiful woman.
But like at 5?
Well, she was a little bit sassy. I kind of liked that when I saw her. She gave Cliff Huxtable the little side eye with a little grin. I'm like, oh.
Okay. I mean, maybe there was some mommy issues.
I was thinking Meredith Baxter Burney might be. or
Oh
some of
yeah,
that,
from
or,
our Family
Meredith
Ties.
Baxter Burney.
Or
yeah.
no, what about Joanna Kearns?
Joanna Kearns.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's
That's a
just
TV
hold
legend.
on. We
What
gotta
about
go.
Mona?
We gotta.
Sexy grandma.
We gotta go back to this Felicia Rashad. I mean, I
Yeah.
get it. She was a strong woman. She was a powerful woman. She was a lawyer. She kept that household. She those children got away with nothing with Claire.
No, she
She's
had
a
a,
lawyer.
yeah, she had an iron fist. She
Laid
ruled
down the law.
She ruled the roost, but it was really that like little bit of sass underneath there that kind of little spark inside. I saw that.
You liked the domineering woman type.
Well, no, you're not even listening.
I'm listening. I just
It's all about that side eye and that little grin, the little slow grin she used to give to Cliff. I'm like, oh, baby.
okay. I mean, whatever. We've all had our questionable choices. I don't think Steve had any weird ones, but I mean, between you and
I
we
kept that
did.
that stays off the page.
What's a weird one? Do you have a weird
Oh,
one?
geez, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so, but who knows? I mean,
Like,
Gwen
do you think-
Stefani was weird, so I don't know.
I didn't think it was weird. I just thought it was different than like
Oh.
the regular, just as far as
Yeah.
like the style and stuff. But like, I lost my train of thought because Steve was trying to make me look dumb.
You're thinking of our other options that were off the page?
No, I was thinking about something that you just said about Felicia. Oh, like, was it just like like the character that you liked of her, or did you follow her
Well,
throughout her career?
Well, no, it was really just the character. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was
wasn't,
trying to
like-
understand. Is it
yeah.
like me with the movie? It was just that movie?
Yeah. I didn't like follow her, in other like the Cosby Mysteries or further
I
on down the
was gonna say,
road.
not to be. I was like, what else is she in?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
No,
I'm
no,
sure
no.
she's
I was
been
just
in
trying
stuff.
to. Yeah, no, but I had no.
Yeah.
I was just trying to pinpoint if it was just.
It was really just that moment in time
It's
there.
that snippet in time.
That snippet in time of the
Like
Cosby Show.
star-crossed lovers, he just
It's
managed
true.
to cross the path at the right
Exactly.
time.
We were moonstruck.
I mean, okay, like whatever you do, you.
Yeah.
Love
Hey.
knows no bounds.
Exactly. You know what?
Does anybody have any quick honorable mentions that didn't make your list?
I'm sure that I do, but I can't think of anything off the top of my
Okay,
head.
well, I mean, then that was a pointless question. Eric, do you?
I could go on for hours, but
Yeah, he could.
I'll stick with Christina Applegate or Miss Elizabeth. Actually, cute. She came up during
She's
the,
a good one,
the
Miss Elizabeth,
podcast.
yeah.
Christina Applegate's good. She was on Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, but I'm assuming
Or
you're
Married
thinking
with
more
Children. Well,
Married with
Married with
Children.
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 Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing,
I really
yeah.
remember her from Married with Children. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Christina Applegate, like, oh my God, she's had so many, like, she was, I'm pretty sure she had breast cancer at one point, and now she has
I think
MS.
She
Yeah,
did, yeah.
yeah.
But she's been in
Damn.
some great,
Sad,
like
but-
Married with Children's great.
Yeah.
Like
Anchorman.
Anchorman. I know she, and then she
Oh,
was on
that's right.
wasn't she on something on Apple TV or something?
Yeah.
No, that was
morning
Reese,
show.
never mind. That was
No,
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I was thinking of somebody else, but she's done a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah.
you know,
I don't think
now,
she does a super ton now,
well, now
just because
she's got
mobility.
she has MS, doesn't
Yeah.
she, or something?
Yeah, she has
yeah.
MS.
It's too bad. It's sad.
So you don't have anybody?
I'm sure there's somebody. I'm just not thinking off the top of my
Okay.
head.
Well,
The
that's
whole
fine.
cast of Baywatch, I'm sure, was on there.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know, lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Yasmin Bleeth. And then she turned into a giant cokehead, but I think she's okay now.
Hopefully.
I hope so. For her
She had
sake.
a rough ride after Baywatch.
It's sad. It's too
So
bad,
the
yeah.
internet tells me. I don't know. But comment below. Let us know who your guys'
Yeah,
Gen
if there's
X
someone that we missed,
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons on there, but let us know.
celeb
Yes.
crush was. Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you guys. But that is it for today's episode. We thank you so very much for joining us, and we will see you in the next one.
Take care, everybody.
Bye,
Bye, everyone.
guys.